It's the pre-weigh-in psychological breakdown. Oh, shit! How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning back in to another pre-weigh-in psychological breakdown. That's right, guys. So this is coming to the end of week 5, man. Dude, that's awesome. I'm stoked about it being week 5 already. Yeah, man. Got some issues up here to work out for sure in this episode. So, wait. What? It's starting to get a bit shaggy, isn't it? Well, hold on a second. I'm going to see if I can fix that. No! There. That's better. Man, don't you wish you could just lose weight like that? Like just jiggle it around and poof, it's gone? Man, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Anyway, today we're going to talk about some of the shit that kind of been rattling around in my head over the last week or so, giving me a little cause for concern, shit that drives me a little insane. I don't know if you guys, do the Reddit machine at all. I know some of you do, right? Because some of you came from there, subscribed. Thank you for that. Anyway, on the Reddit machine, you know a couple things about me, right? One, man, I got some issues with some cravings that have come up, and I'm trying to figure out how to deal with those. And then 2, man, we're going to talk about weight loss surgery, right? Because I got issues with weight loss surgery, and some people on Reddit seem to be talking about that lately. And then BMI, man, anyway, we'll talk about it. But first I want to tackle cravings, man. So I've been having some issues with cravings lately. And so what I've been doing is I've been trying to tackle cravings on Sundays, like after I weigh in, right? Because I don't want it fucking up my weigh-in, right? So I go early in the morning and I get weighed in. I do my little weigh-in video, right? And if I have cravings that week, I try to tackle them on Sunday, but I try to tackle them in a responsible way, right? I'm trying not to blow out my calorie deficit. And so far, I've been pretty good at it. We'll talk about the one exception that happened this week on Thursday. It had very little to do with cravings, though. But I don't know what's up with cravings, man. I know everybody gets them, and I know it's a huge issue with weight loss. Because, dude, I mean, nobody ever craves a healthy shit, dude. Nobody's ever, like, sitting down watching a movie and being like, oh, man, you know what I could go for? A big-ass bowl of steamed broccoli. Man, no, none of that cheese and shit, man. No salt and pepper, none of that shit. Just, like, some steamed bland ass broccoli. Nobody ever does that shit. And if you do eat the broccoli, I don't know if you like me, man, but I kind of like broccoli a little bit, right? But man, if you go get one of them bags of like pre-cut broccoli that you just put in the steamer because you're a lazy bastard like I am, then you got to be careful, man, because you go get like a regular bag of broccoli, right? And you go, this is broccoli. I kind of like broccoli. You put it in the microwave. You open it up. You got 427 stems and 2 florets. No, man. You got to get the ones that are all florets, right? Because that's where the good shit is. Nobody wants the damn stems, man. Get them stems the fuck out of here. Anyway, so you got to be careful. You got to buy the ones with the florets, right? If you're going to have the damn broccoli, have the florets, right? But nobody ever says, I want a big-ass bowl of broccoli. Hell no, man. People sit around, they go, oh, man, I got a craving. I want a big-ass bucket of KFC, or I want, a big-ass, like, 18-inch pepperoni sausage pizza, or, I want a big-ass slice of cake, or a whole damn cake, or whatever, man. Nobody has cravings for shit that is, good for you in any way, right? So that's me. I have those cravings. So a few weeks back, I had a craving for a pizza, right, man? And I'm telling you, my cravings, they don't just like, if I just say, oh, I'm gonna not whatever, I kind of want some pizza, I'm gonna ignore that, right? Like, there is a finite limit to what I'm gonna be able to ignore on that, right? Like, so if I say, hey, I want some pizza, and my body's like, damn it, you need to go get you some pizza, right? And then I'm thinking, nah, man, pizza don't really fit into the diet. I'm going to ignore that, right? Man, I might be all right for like 2 or 3 days of ignoring that, right? But if it goes much past that, like maybe it's a week, right? At some point, I'm going to just like snap, dude, and eat like 4 whole damn pizzas, right? Same shit for like KFC or anything I'm craving. I'll eat like 47 mashed potatoes, right? Like 47 potatoes mashed. If I don't like get my craving fixed, then it's going to be a problem, right? So anyway, I've been trying to be responsible about it. A few Sundays ago, I had a pizza. I went with a medium, just a pepperoni pizza, because it was very easy to calculate in MFP, and I stayed under my calories because I basically starved myself, or intermittent fasting myself, right? That whole damn day until I had enough calories to eat that pizza. Last Sunday, I had a craving for some fried chicken, man. It ain't just no regular fried chicken neither. It ain't like I just wanted like to go down to KFC and get like a 2-piece thing. No, I wanted to go to this place called Cane's, bro. Raising Cane's. Dude, that shit is awesome, bro. It's just chicken fingers with French fries and Texas toast and special sauce. And the special sauce is, as far as I can tell, the special sauce is just a little bit of mayo, a little bit of ketchup, and like half a pound of cocaine. It's fucking awesome. So you dip these deep fried chicken fingers in this cocaine sauce, and you eat the shit out of them, and it's amazing, right? But like last weekend, I was like, okay, well, if we're gonna do that shit, you gotta put yourself in check, right? You can't just be going down there and be like, I want 27 chicken fingers, 7 pounds of French fries, and 248, little cocaine sauces. That you can't, no, right? So I looked it up on the MFP, and I found out within my calorie count I could eat the 4-piece combo, right? So it's like 4 chicken fingers, a side of fries, a couple pieces of toast, and like 3 sauces, and that was it, right? And I did it, and it was awesome. It filled me up. I was like, oh, that's good. That calmed it down, and it did all right, right? So to the point of Thursday, right? To the point of Thursday or Friday, man, I was doing good on that kind of thing, man. But then some people I hadn't seen in a while, they're like, hey, you want to have some lunch? So I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'll have some lunch with you, man. I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Where do you want to go? And we decided to go to this place. It's like an Irish pub. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I wanted to go to the Irish pub kind of because, I'm telling myself I'm going to go there and get a salad, but they got this thing that comes up sometimes. It's called a jalapeno chicken, and, man, it is fantastic. And like part of me was like, man, I hope that they got the jalapeno chicken on the special. And another part of me was like, man, I hope they don't. I hope they don't have the jalapeno chicken on their special. I just get my salad, like my grilled chicken salad or whatever, eat my salad and be good, right? But, we got down there, and sure enough, they had a jalapeno chicken, right? I don't know. You ain't never had no jalapeno chicken like this before. This shit is amazing, right? It starts out fairly healthy, right? Like it's on a better rice, right? It's like a jasmine rice. It's not a great rice for you, right? But it's on like a plate of rice, and then it's grilled chicken. It's just grilled chicken that's been sliced, right? It's grilled chicken that's been sliced, and right there you're going, that's not that bad for you, right? And then what they do is they take that Mexican queso blanco, right? It's a jalapeno queso blanco, right? And that's more Spanish for you, man. You motherfuckers are gonna be learning some Spanish on this channel. Horrible redneck ass Spanish, but you're gonna learn it anyway. So queso blanco, that means white cheese, right? So Mexican white cheese, and that sounds, man, now I say that shit out loud, that sounds vaguely racist. And it's not racist, man. I don't know how. It's Mexican white cheese, bro. I mean, I can't help it, right? It's Mexican white cheese. I don't know why it's got to be Mexican. I don't know why it's got to be white, whatever. Don't be asking me all them questions. It's Mexican white cheese with jalapeno bits in it. And then they cover it, right? They cover the chicken with it, right? So then they take this dish. It's like kind of healthy, right? It's not great, but it's not bad. And then they like take all the sauce and they just do that to it. And it's instantly amazing and unhealthy all at the same time. But I had to get it, man, because it's absolutely delicious. So I kind of messed it up on that day, man, because I did that, and then the only thing I had in the house to eat was this prepackaged spaghetti and meatballs and a salad, right? And in and of its own right, that's fine because the combined, like that's like a 900 calorie dinner, right? And a 900 calorie dinner, well, for my big ass, it's not a problem, right? So, but the problem was that the chicken I had was 840 calories, right? And I'd already had some breakfast, so I kind of went over my count, man, by like 61 calories, and I'll pop it up here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I went over, man, but that was just the MFP, right? I still wasn't anywhere near maintenance. I still saved like 939 calories that day, right? I still had like a 939 calorie deficit. It just wasn't 1,000 that I wanted, right? So, I try to console myself with that, but that... Anyway, I've been reading a few people's stories on Reddit, man, and one of the things that disturbs the hell out of me, man, is weight loss surgery, right? So a lot of these people on Reddit, they'll get on there and be like, hey, I had weight loss surgery, right? I had lap band, gastric sleeve, gastric bypass, what have you, right? And I still can't lose the weight, man, or I lost a bunch of weight, I'm starting to gain it back, and things like that. And that's what I'm trying to say. People don't understand the problems with weight loss surgery, right? And that's my issue with the whole medical community right now, man. And it's one of the reasons I don't like to go to the doctor very often is because the doctor walks in the room and the doctor looks at you and goes, hey, you're like really fucking fat, right? And you're going to die? And I'm like, yeah, dude. I mean, I wake up every morning and I look in the mirror and it's not like I'm looking at a skinny dude. I'm pretty sure I know I'm a huge fat bastard. Like, I know that, man. I didn't pay you $100 damn copay to come in here and tell me the shit I already know. Like, I know I'm fat. And they're like, well, I mean, you should probably work on losing weight. Yeah, man. Hey, thanks for being a genius. Like, I know I need to lose weight, right? If all it took was like a doctor to walk in the room and be like, yeah, you're really fat, you should lose weight. And then all of a sudden I lost weight and I was like, damn, dude, you're right. You're right. Right? That's not the way it works. Because if that was the way it works, then I wouldn't be this big anyway, right? So, I mean, if you don't have something to do that can help me out, right? And you come in the room and say, hey, you need to diet and exercise. Thanks. I know that. That's not really a help, right? That doesn't really help me, right? So if you're a doctor and you got this fat guy in your room, right? Don't walk in and say, hey man, you're really fat and you're going to die. You should probably not be fat anymore. That dude knows he's fat, dude. I promise you that guy knows he's fat, right? And, unless you got something to help him out, like, hey, got this new crack derivative pill that you take, and it makes you skinny because there's no fat crackheads. We already talked about that. There's no fat crackheads. So, like, crack could make you skinny, right? And I'm not saying go out and become a crackhead, but it's a path, man. I'm just saying it's a path, man. It's not what I'm taking, right? I'm just saying some people might want to take that path. I mean, whatever, to each his own, man. I don't judge people, man. You want to become a crackhead, become a crackhead. I don't give a shit. Anyway, but the weight loss surgery thing, man, I walk in the room and they say, hey, man, you be a fat, whatever, diet and exercise. And you go, well, diet and exercise ain't really working for me because I'm not disciplined. I just like to eat shit in my mouth too much. And they go, well, you could do a surgery, right? And then they tout it to you like, hey, you're going to go get a lap band, or you're going to get a gastric sleeve, or you're going to get a gastric bypass and shit. And that shit really helps people. Like, look at this person over here. We did it to them. They were 487 pounds, and they lost, and then now they're 87 pounds. He got a little crazy with it. Went a little bit too far, but and then they give you this idea that like all you got to do is go get under the knife and get some shit wrapped around your stomach, or get the bug in the stomach, thrown away or some shit like that, and magically you're going to be skinny again. And that ain't the way this shit works, dude, right? I mean, there's been testimony after testimony of people who go and they get all this invasive shit done, right? And then they deal with the complications of, bro, some people nearly die on this shit, man. I think some people have died getting this shit done, right? And, you know, even if you come through it, right, and you're like, oh, okay, whatever, got this new lap band, it's not like you just get a license to eat whatever the fuck you want because you got a lap band. Hell no, man. Now you got to do all this tiny portions of shit anyway, right? You still have to watch what you're eating. You still have to portion control to an extreme amount. And then all this other shit, right? You're still doing all the shit you have to do to lose the weight. All you've done is put yourself under a lot of stress and fucked your body up, man. I don't know, man. I think weight loss surgery is a bad idea, man. That is a surgical invasive maneuver to try to accomplish something that you need to be able to accomplish on your own. Like, you don't need that surgery to lose that weight. There's nobody on this planet that needs that surgery to lose this weight. It's not it's just not, right? If you just did all the shit you have to do, like, after you have it, like, if you just said, put me on the surgery plan, but not like, don't do the surgery. Just give me the shit that I have to do, like, if I did the surgery after the surgery. And you followed that, you would lose the weight, man. You don't need that fucking surgery. Why would you go get cut open for something that is largely a mental issue, right? Like, food addiction is a mental addiction, man. It might have some physical properties associated with it, but the bottom line is, right, eating healthy foods isn't going to kill you. Right? So it's not like you having a lifetime of eating really bad shit for you means that if you switch to healthy shit and start watching what you eat, it's going to kill you physically. It's not, right? You might have some physical withdrawals, like caffeine withdrawals and sugar withdrawals and things like that fuck with you a little bit, but it's not going to kill you, man. And the rest of it is mental. The rest of the food addiction is mental. I have to go through it right now, and it sucks, man. It does. But I'm not getting no damn surgery for something that really just takes a bit of self-discipline. No, I'm not going to say a bit of self-discipline. That's downplaying it, man. It takes a hell of a lot of self-discipline. I'm going to give you that. I mean, that shit is an all-day, everyday struggle, right? 5 weeks into this, and it sucks, dude. I'm not going to, like, sugarcoat that. But still, I mean, it's all right, dude. I mean, we'll make it through, right? Everybody's going to make it through. The other thing I absolutely freaking hate is BMI. I see it on Reddit all the time. Fucking BMI, man. Body mass index. That shit was designed, and I don't know when that shit was designed. I want to say like the 1920s and 30s or some stupid shit that was a long ass time ago for people that weigh, you know, from back in the fucking day when the, like, you know, if you were 6 foot tall, you were goddamn giant, right? I'm just saying, man. That shit's out of whack, dude. When I was a power lifter, man, right, in my peak, dude, I was like 210 pounds, right, hovering between 15 and 18% body fat, right, and I'm 5'7", so I go to the doctor. Doctor goes, "Oh, you're obese." Like, yeah, 15-18% body fat, so obese. Get the fuck out of here with that BMI bullshit. And I get, BMI is true for 90% of the people. That's bullshit, dude. Fuck it. If it's going to be a medical thing, it needs to be correct for 99.999% of people, right? If it's not, it's fucking wrong. Throw it the fuck out and do something else, right? Like, I'm in favor of just looking at your body fat percentage, man. You know, if you're 6'5" and you weigh 325 pounds and you got a 3% body fat and you're lifting trucks and shit every damn day, then I don't want to hear shit about you being fucking obese, right? You look at 3% body fat. Some bitch is in great shape. You're in great shape. Awesome. Awesome for you. That's it. Take the body fat reading. That's what you're at. You do the clampers or the whatever the fuck they do. Like, they got the crazy medical displacement shit and all that, whatever. They do all that shit on a fat bastard like me and come back and go, yeah, you're 58% fat. Like, holy shit, dude. More than half of my body is fat? Dude, that's crazy. That's a true number, man. More than half of my body is fat, dude. That is insane. That is insane. Anyway, I'm just saying, man, I think body fat percentage is more of an indicator of whether or not you're obese than the BMI bullshit. Throw the BMI out, man. That's complete and total shite. I'm tired of hearing about BMI. But everybody on Reddit seems to love BMI, right? Like I said, Reddit's got really good points, man. I like the R Lose It community. They're really motivating and inspirational and uplifting. And I thank all of you that have come through it. But I think you and I both know that the Reddit community still has some issues with weight loss. And I'm a big proponent in CICO, calories in, calories out. I've tried intermittent fasting over the last couple of weeks, and I like that to a certain extent, right? But I don't know. I think intermittent fasting for me is, we just call it what it is, right? You just starving the shit out of yourself during the day, so that you can forefront or back end all of your calories for one meal, so that meal doesn't suck. That's what it is, right? And it's fine, dude. Whatever. I don't have a problem with it, because at the end of the day, it's calories in, calories out. I'm a firm believer in it. I think the Reddit community is awesome with calories in, calories out and all that shit. I hate to see the BMI topics. I hate to see the surgery topics. And that's just me, man. But anyway, just some of the stuff that rattles around in my head. This shit has gotten long, man. It has. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. And, I hope you like and subscribe. I hope you check out my other stuff. My other stuff's pretty good, man. If I toot my own horn, which I do. Hopefully check that stuff out, dude. And let me know what you think. Thanks, guys. And I'll see you later.